Whispered with the song Strike. It's off of the album Metsutan Songs of the Void, which is coming out May the 20th. This was requested by Mikkel over at the Patreon page. I probably destroyed that pronunciation since I know that you aren't American. My bad, brother. Please don't hate me, as the Porcupine Tree song would say. If you want to become a patron, you viewer, person who is watching this, there's a link down in the description box for you to check that out. And of course, if you decide to do that, I thank you very much. We do all sorts of fun and fancy things, and we just generally act like high-class bitches. So let's talk about Strike a little bit. The best way that I have seen this band, Whispered that is, described is Wintersun if they were obsessed with samurai and Japanese culture, as opposed to snow. And it really hits the nail on the head. It hits a home run with that description, considering whenever you listen to this music, it has that power metal exterior, that shreddability, that Finnish pride that really is associated and flows through bands that are similar in vein. And yes, of course, they have a very large love and affinity for Japanese culture, which could be honestly also affiliated with their previous single for this release, which is Sakura Omen, which came out last year. And I love the power that they exude in these songs. I love the fact that the guitar is the driving force, but also that the remainder of this product is not sort of silenced. Instead, it's something that sort of builds this wall of collective sound, almost delivering a cinematic atmosphere, almost delivering an atmosphere that makes you feel like you're watching a samurai flick. Either that, or you have been yourself transposed into the culture. You have been transported there via some sort of strange machine, a strange device. And you're now in the 13th or 14th century, and there are just battles going on everywhere. There are swords, there are samurai, and it's just a whole big box of fun. Love the fact that this band does not take their foot off of the accelerator, but instead allows for small little accent points to truly be what makes a song magnificent. Whether it's just the very simple 1 second stoppage point that you allow the vocals to all, collectively say strike at the same time. Either that, or if it's just the fact that they sort of dull off the pace for a moment or two before launching into a solo or launching into the next portion of the song. I like that this band is able to accomplish as far as that variety is concerned. They also have the ability to enhance that diversity. This is not something where they thrust themselves at you, sort of gyrate themselves and their samurai swords at you for 45 minutes at a time. They have a wide range of variety whenever it comes to track length, which of course gives them the ability to let tracks breathe, and that is something that, by earliest indication of this album, is going to certainly be on display, considering they look like they are going to be experimenting with some longer song lengths, and they're going to try to take things to the next level. So I'm very excited to hear what Whispered is able to give us with this album coming out on May the 20th, and Strike alone really showcases itself as a great, great second step, whereas Sakura Omen is probably the better of the two, and it was the first step. This is about a 5-minute song, and it is one that really the instrumental narrative that really is the sort of like the bookends, the real framework of this track is definitely its strength. It's what guides this to the point where it needs to be. And once again, the vocals are similar to what you would hear from a band such as Wintersun. So again, that comparison point is very much in tune. And the shredding is top-notch. There's, once again, a little bit of that sort of orchestrated cinematic, which is probably done more so by synths or keys or some other instruments, which give it that extra charm. It's almost that extra effort, that extra step that transmits a better overall atmosphere and a better overall product by Whispered than perhaps you would hear by a contemporary attempting the same thing. Best way I could describe this band, imagine if Wintersun merged a little bit with Psy, their culture sort of went to town, had themselves a cultural baby, bam, here you go. I'm going to leave a link to Strike and Sakura Omen both in the description box for your listening pleasure. I wanted you guys to let me know what you think about this band and what you also think about this, or should I say, these songs. My name is coverkillernation, and I'm going to officially let you know right here during 24 hours of CKN my verbal commitment to review this album whenever it comes out on May the 20th. I'm excited to do that. I can't wait to do that. Can you wait to see it? I hope not. I hope that you demand that it happens almost instantaneously once this is released. Coverkiller Nation, I'll talk to you guys later. 24 hours rolls on. I'll talk to you guys later.